Come on. Come on. Why are you there? Oh, my. Did I do something wrong? Okay, it's going. Hambone! TJF, Department of Numismatics, Knox Stacks, Pete Clark. Welcome to the jungle. I got to get rid of this echo. Okay. Hambone, got a question for you. Are you and Hammy Liver Lips one and the same person? You know, I'm talking to my brother-in-law about putting some music to these live streams. And he's looking into it. Okay, which one is Clark Kent and which one is Superman? Hambone or Hammy Liver Lips? LLC, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that so readily. Randy, welcome to the jungle. E133, welcome to the jungle. I decided I'm going to start doing that from now on. That's how I've been labeling the live streams anyway. Let me see if I can. Nope. Stop that. Okay, it doesn't go any smaller than that. Okay. Well, welcome all. How many of you had a great time over at Stormy? I did. Gilroy, welcome to the jungle. And if I could sing with that high-pitched voice, I'd do that. You'll have to excuse me, I'm having a really bad allergy day. Rural Girl, welcome to the jungle. I don't think I've ever met you before. So let me see here. We have 13 in the chat. 7 of you said, gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Lisa B, welcome to the jungle. I think what I need is someone to just basically put a vice grip to my gonads, and I bet you I could sing it that high. Okay, I put a short video up showing all of you from live stream number 2 and number 3 had everything put in the mail. So I hope that you all got them. And it cost me more money than it did for the first one. Basically what happened was I went to a different post office, and they told me that the coins sometimes get caught up in those machines that sort everything. Randy Matthews, welcome to the jungle. Oh, by the way, I am told by my brother-in-law he will help me with the more tech, and bigger things are coming. And he says he's even going to be better once I get into getting him here. But he's doing a good job. Even being over in Ukraine, he's doing a good job. So I'm pretty excited about that. And he's doing a really good job for the wife too. She's taking a little bit of a break from her channel for a while. I'm asked her to go back into it because she was helping my brother-in-law get my channel up and going. So that's not fair to her. She needs to get that up and going. And for those of you who don't know her channel, it is DogWorld and You LLC. Let me see if I can get something in the chat on that. You'll have to excuse me and my stuffy nose. I'm not a big fan of how bad my allergies could get. So just bear with me here. I'm going to bring that up. It's almost there. And let's get back to the chat. Yeah, ain't that the truth? And that's the link to Wifey's channel. Those of you who... Southeast Stacker, welcome to the jungle. Deep Stacker, welcome to the jungle. And as I said, it's going to get even more techie. My brother-in-law's got some ideas, and I haven't had a chance to talk to him because of my job, but we're getting there. And I've gotten some great feedback from all of you. Thank you very much. He and I've made a good team. I have all these wonderful, vivid imagination ideas, and he turns my ideas that are good with no tech to great with tech. So last week he showed up at the stream, and it was really awesome to see him there. He's also a mod, and if he shows up, say hi to him. He doesn't speak very much English, but he has an electronic translator right there at his fingertips. Jack Stacker, welcome to the jungle. JJ, welcome to the jungle. Tuli, welcome to the jungle. We've missed you big time. So, what I was trying to say, Tuli, was that my brother-in-law, he's been planning on doing some other things to make the live streams a little bit more techy. I haven't had much chance to mess with him because I've left my one job and I'm doing this home assessment for Medicare, which leaves me to go into the woods of West Virginia and to these really remote places and have no technology there. Lisa, good to see you, my dear. We got 20 in the chat. Craig, welcome to the jungle. In the future, I'm told my brother-in-law has some great ideas for this type of background. And I don't even know what they are, but I'm just letting you know it's coming. But we've had some really good, interesting things happen. So let me go down this some of this thing here with you. Because I'm still low tech, I'm going to do this by paper. Okay? Rules. Must email me if you win your name, address, your YouTube name, and what your rewards were, and preferably whatever questions you won. I'd like to verify all that. I'll give you 48 hours to get it in. And, you know, I probably won't be quite that strict with that because I don't really get, well, no, not completely. I threw in 5 dimes on the first time I introduced the curse bowl. I exchanged it for a $50. Last stream, I double, triple checked. They said I didn't say any bad words, which meant I started learning to control myself, but not completely. I've had a couple people really make me mad, and I kind of dropped the F-bomb more than once. So, do I throw in 2 dimes for dropping the F-bomb, or do I throw in a quarter? Give me a 1 if it's the 1 quarter. Give me a 2 if it's the 2 dimes. Two dimes, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Thank you, Lisa. I'm seeing probably almost half and half. There you go, Department of Numismatics. Tully, what do you think? Was there more 2 dimes or more flip a coin? Flip all 3 coins. See how good I'm at the tab. Bet you not. All right. Well, let's do this. I was pretty darn mad. So, all 3. I was thinking about that while I was driving home. So I control myself on YouTube now. So I thought, okay, I need to control myself out in the real world. So I'm just going to go ahead and snitch on myself, trying to make myself a better person. I know you were Department of Numismatics, but I really, really need to learn to be more in control. And besides, it helps all of you. Hey, TJF, thank you. So, get back to what I was saying. 48 hours, or you lose what you earned. I probably won't hold you that closely to it, but I don't want to have to go back a week or 2 or whatever. I have, and it gets a little confusing. But I didn't have that role. I didn't have that role in effect. So I'm not going to hold y'all to that. So anyway, Kevin, good to see you. Welcome to the jungle. So next thing, I'm still having email problems. I've got the new Gmail. The problem is it will not allow me to get it on my computer. So when I bring up Gmail, it brings up Yahoo with the old Gmail, and I can't use that one. So if you want me, what I like to do is I like to print, and for some reason, I get my Gmail on my phone, but not on the computer. So I'll answer your Gmails from my phone. Oh, Department of Numismatics, I have this all year round. You have no idea. Michael Salvucci, I hope I said that right. Welcome to the jungle. That's what we need. Good Italian men in here. So basically, what I'm going to try to do is attack my techie problems Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. I have to admit, I like Italian people because they have names that are almost as tough as mine. That's not fun. So I can still hear me a little bit on my computer. That's not fun either. I think I got it. I can't turn off the sound because it will then go ahead and shut off the computer after a little while. Then that's no fun either. So I want to go ahead and have it down almost to mute, but it's not muted, so it will stay with me that I can, because I can't see everything. D, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the jungle. So basically, what happens here is, I'm got the sound down on the computer until I learn how to do more tech stuff, which I'm promised to be taught how to do. And my brother has ideas that he's explaining to the wife, but I don't know what they are, and that type of thing. For those of you who haven't heard it, I put out a video and a short showing that I sent the winnings from live stream number 2 and 3. So, all right, so those are coming, but I learned something from it. I went to I've been buying these green tubes to stack ASEs. Do you prevent the discoloration spots or occur on this? Do these prevent discoloration? I don't know if they do that or not. I have no idea. Okay, getting back to the big post office. Cost me a big amount of money to send them that time because they wanted me to do certain labels, which you saw on the video. They said that they will get caught up in the sorting apparatuses and get stuck and all that type of stuff. I'm trying something new with live stream number 4 winnings. They're upstairs waiting to go. Instead of taping them onto your letters, your emails, I have them on 3x5 cards, taped into 3x5 cards. The 3x5 cards all taped together so that they're kind of, how would I say that? So that they kind of are taped together tight. So if they go through the machine, they will they will prevent the coins from getting caught. So we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, then we'll figure something else out. Next rule. I curse, I pay the curse ball. Department of Numismatics, I wish Kleenex only would fix it. I've taken, the pollen count must be up here because I'm having a rough time despite nasal spray and Claritin, and I won't take the Benadryl for fear it's going to knock me out, and then you're going to hear a tiger go, and that won't be a growling, that'll be a snore. You know, Acetine, is that a person or a medicine? Anyway, in the future when I get monetized, rule number 5, if you don't want to follow it, that's fine. But rule number 5, if you curse in the chat, because I want the chat to be family friendly and child friendly, nasal spray, yeah, the nasal spray will work, but what it does is it causes the mucosa to get thinner and it squeezes out. Yeah, me too, Kilroy. I got it all year round. I'm allergic to everything that floats in the air. But basically, it causes a lot of runny nose. So I ended up getting together with a couple nurses years ago, made some sort of smart alecky comment saying, I'm just going to buy myself a bottle of prednisone, crush it up, and snort it up my nose, and none of you are going to believe me that it's actually prednisone. You're all going to think I'm on drugs. And they all started laughing. And there was this male nurse that found a dry nasal spray, because wet nasal spray with my wet nose is just more wet. He found a dry nasal spray that really works great, which I guess I should use that as the first question for tonight. For a quarter, name me the dry nasal spray. I don't think it's going to be easy, so I'm not going to give it away for a dime. So when you let me know, when we find it, let me know. But in the future, if you curse when I'm monetized, you dump $2 in the super chat. And, I'm not going to, thank you, Tuli. She is such an awesome mod. She's also an awesome friend. And I'm glad to see you. Because a lot of my videos are out there and will be out there to help children. No, not Afrin. Afrin causes the decrease in the swelling. It causes that. It's not a steroid. I'm talking about a dry nasal steroid. Nope. Vicks is not a steroid. I'm talking about the one I use. I only know of one. Trust me, I've looked for others once I found it. If there is another dry one, I'll if you guys point me out to another dry one, I'll drop a quarter your way. But I'm still going to drop a quarter to the one who gets the nasal steroid that I use. Oh, Lisa B, it's not Flonase. It comes in liquid. And that's just more water up a watery nose. Roto-Rooter. Boy, I wish that would work. Oh my goodness, I wish that would work. Nasonex is a nasal spray, Michael. Okay, Lisa. Nasonex comes as a dry? I'll have to look that up. Bear with me here. Let me look this up here. Dry nasal steroid brands. So for everything I'm seeing on there is liquid. At least on the pictures. I'm gonna have to look that up when we're not doing live stream, because that's gonna take me a little bit more. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. If I have to give 2 hints, it goes down to a dime. Let me see here. Okay. Here is the hint. To my knowledge, Tully, it's not over the counter. Knox, you got it. You got it for a quarter. That man's a beast. Q nasal. Oh yeah, it's legal, Ronald. Ronald Smith, welcome to the jungle. Silver Serpent. I'm sorry, Serpent Silver. Got that backwards. Talk about having dyslexia. That gets bad. Brother Rat, welcome to the jungle. NJ Min, Bart Cubans, welcome to the jungle. So no, Knox got it. That's what I use as a dry nasal steroid. It works way better for me than the liquid ones. Hi, Brother Rat. Welcome back. So basically, Knox, you got the quarter. Getting back to what I was saying, when I get monetized, when we get to monetization, if you curse, you put $2 in the chat. That's only fair. And what I get from the curse, the super chats, after YouTube takes their part, it goes into the curse bowl, not to my pocket. It goes into the curse bowl. The curse bowl will be taken out and used, I don't know, whenever we do something for GAWs. Hambone, get your curses out now. Get them in while it's getting's good. Anyway, so that's where we're at with that. And how do you feel about number 5? Do a George Carlin list. Oh my goodness. That man cannot be, he's one of the few people that can be that funny and cursing. Jeff Tooley Tiger Thomas, welcome to the jungle. That George Carlin, my God, that man, very few comedians or very few people in general can be that funny and curse that much. So, no. So I've got some good news. So I have a few people nibbling at trying to give me a job. They're just nibbles, but they're more serious nibbles. I hope that one of these will give me a job so I don't have to do this Medicare auditing stuff. I have to drive all over the mountains of West Virginia. And if any of you are wanting me to get back in touch with you, you have to wait because I'm traveling like 1.5 to 2 hours. And most of that is to get into an area that has a cell service. So they're good people here in West Virginia, but a lot of them don't have good technology. I'll get him to fix it before he rolls. Okay. What am I supposed to fix? I will get him to fix it before. Knox, what looks like the gentleman beat me to it. NJM Min. Okay, if you say so, I'll do that. NJM Min. Thank you for keeping me honest. Oh, Tooley, you had to point that out to me. All right. I'll fix that next time. I wasn't a curse, but that was an oops. So I'll throw one in there for good measure. So now we're at almost a little over $1. All right. Department of Numismatics, that's true, but she's right. So, oh, I cannot stand it. Okay, Tiger, get your composure. You gotta do your job. So anyway, Oh my goodness. All right. I have some videos that are up and coming. I got all the dad jokes. Thank you, department. Appreciate that. Okay, hurry back, Lisa. So, I got some videos that are up in the development stage. I've edited what I can. Brother-in-law is doing his magic, and I haven't had a chance to talk to him for the same reasons I haven't been able to do anything else. And we are going to use an acronym for my brother-in-law, who's really helping me a lot with all this. I'm typing this out to you. We are going to give him a nickname in YouTube. We are going to call him Bill. Okay? Nick's Coins, welcome to the jungle. I wasn't sure if you were going to come here. I didn't see you on Stormy's channel. So, long may the stories. Stormy, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. So, everybody say hi to one of my mentors, Stormy. Well, it's going to be even better, Stormy, because my brother-in-law has ideas he's telling the wife about. And she's telling me, and he's got tech stuff he wants to do. And I don't even know how to describe what she described to me. But from what I understand, he's going to even be teaching me a lot about tech stuff. And as I understand, part of his ideas is to change this background. I have no idea what's going to be like. But one thing I wanted to ask you, Stormy, is later, when I have a moment and I'm not driving around everywhere, can I get in touch with you for you to teach me how to do either Wheel of Names or Nightbot? Because I have 2 ounces of silver to give away to subscribers for passing 500 subs, and I want to keep that promise. So here's what's going on here. This right here, not including what's in it. Got to take these ones out for the time being. For the time being. This is currently the 1,000 subscriber giveaway bowl. There's 2 pieces of gold in there. There is un peso. And last week after the live stream, I put in there an ounce of silver that I won off a Silver Seeker. For the 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 2 ounces of tiger-related silver. So it could be 2022 Year of the Tiger. That's some more of those. And some more of those. The 2022 White Tiger of the West from Samoa. And some more of those. I need a place to put them. The Lost Tigers of Cambodia. And the last one is Apex Predators, Komodo Dragon versus Tiger. So on the live stream, I'll either do not intuitive at all. Not intuitive at all. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Knox? So, on the live stream, how I do OBS. How I do OBS. I don't even know what OBS is. For me, OBS is an observation bed. Someone stays in the hospital for 1 to 2 days, depending on their insurance. If something doesn't work, I'm effed. EF'd. Okay. So anyway, 2 ounces of silver for 500 subs. I'm going to do it on a live stream once I learn how to do Nightbot or Wheel of Names, or if I'm really lucky, both. Then the next thing, OBS is a software program. Okay. Talking about OBS live stream producing software if you didn't know. Nope, didn't know. I'm still learning. No observation beds. Well, you got to consider what I do for a living. So anyway, I'm also going to offer 2 ounces of silver when I get to 1,000 view hours. Another 2 ounces once I get for 2,000 view hours. 3 ounces of silver when I get to 3,000 view hours. 4 ounces when I get to 4,000 view hours. So what I'm going to do is add periodically. Thank you very much, Stormy, for coming. I didn't even expect you to show up. That's very nice of you. Thank you. And if I can talk to you sometime when I'm not working, maybe you can point me in the right direction how to pick names. Thank you, Stormy. Appreciate it. Good night to you. Enjoy family time before you go to sleep. So this is going to get bigger for the 1,000 subscribers. So I got another surprise. Not as good as silver, not as good as gold, but it's still pretty cool. I promised all of you that I was going to get something. And I've been working at it. And for a dime, what was I promising you all that I'm about ready to show you? Okay, check. I'll give you that. Stickers. No, I didn't talk about new dice. I got the new dice. Let's go a little further. What new stickers? I'll give you a dime each if you name the 2 stickers I was working on. No, not for auction or snipe, although I've got ideas for that. Okay, channel stickers. Okay, 1337. I'll leave it at that because that went too fast. Bourbon, I'll give you a dime if you clarify the second half of that sentence. The Tiger channel round is going to E1337. Okay, let me put it this way. Yes, Mrs. Tiger is the snake, but it's her channel sticker. Okay, that's... Surfer, welcome! Welcome to the jungle. I will give that to you for 10 cents nicks. But I'll give another 10 cents if you can give me the channel's name. If you give me the channel's name, another dime goes out. And then we'll start rolling. Close, Nix. Come on. Come on, girlfriend. You're almost there. Bob Hope. No, but I love Bob Hope. Knox, DogWorld and You. DogWorld. Knox. Department of Numismatics. Let me explain this to you. Yeah, you can borrow the idea. I know that certain members of our community get mad when someone else does something similar, or maybe even completely imitates them or does something they've done. So yeah, Knox is a beast until he is the best. But here's the way I look at it. And I want to like and love everybody in our community. And I don't want to get in the middle of junk. I understand that a bigger channel member has called out people for doing things that he believes he's done first. And that has hurt some people's feelings. In fact, one of the channel members that's not as big called him out on it and never had a conversation about it. The bottom line is, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if we all do the same exact stuff every single day of the week at the same time. And here's why. It's not about pride. It's about protecting. Oh, I was going to get there, Bourbon, but you beat me to it. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. I've even talked to Yankee about some ideas that I had, and then I remembered that he already did something similar. So here's the bottom line. I don't care. If I say something, someone else says something, whatever, it doesn't matter who did it first as far as I'm concerned. We are here to support each other. We are facing very bad times. And, some of you may share my opinion, some of you may not. Some of you may call me a God stacker. Welcome to the jungle. Hey, I saw you call me out as well as Yankee and Silver Dragons. Wow, I am really shocked and amazed. I'm not nearly as good as them. In fact, I'm kind of new, but I want to thank you for that. So do me a favor, my friend, put your link in there. He is a brand new YouTuber, and his first YouTube is a little sad. He's going through stuff. We all go through stuff. And that's part of the reason I'm saying that repetition, imitation is not that important. We are all facing the same stuff. De-dollarization, BRICS nations, a declining purchasing power of the dollar. And repetition is the key to learning. So who cares how many times it's out there? It's not important. What's important is protecting the family, especially the young ones. and I got some things coming out about young ones, the little ones, the children. I hope you like them when they drop. If you do, give me a big thumbs up. And don't break the thumb. I don't think I have any more splints in the house. So, but give God Stacking a sub. Go look at his stuff. Support him emotionally. He's going through some junk. And I can tell you from firsthand knowledge, doing YouTube is really therapeutic. And when I drop a video, trust me, it's 5 times as long than when I've edited it. So, just a little. God Stacker, that is true about all of us. Okay? We put God first, he'll put us first. And like I told you in my comment, when you don't think things are happening, when you think that you look back and think about the poem, Footprints, when you think you're alone, later on you'll find out it was God's footprints carrying you through the hard times. Thank you, Pete. I really appreciate it. So, we'll get you there. And it might be subs, it might be stacking, it might be just the walk with God, but we'll get you there. And you'll get me there, because I'm not perfect either. Trust me, I'm not. Why do you think I have the curse bowl? Wrongfully spelled. Thank you, Tully. That wrongfully spelled. But true. Okay, so let me get on with this. Okay, I'll give you a choice. Hold on, let me get my big fat fingers around this thing. All right, I'll give you a choice. Which one do you want to see first? Wifey's channel or my channel stickers? Or both at the same time? Jack says both. Nick says both. Bourbon. Okay, I'm getting a mixture of wifeys and same. Now I'm getting a whole both. A bunch of both. Okay. And here they are. That's so true, so true. I am not very good at the internet, and Sticker Mule does everything only by internet. And the files were with my brother-in-law, and so we had to deal with international email to get them to them. Okay, those of you who are here for a dime, what is the internet nickname to my brother-in-law? And you got to spell it right. I'll help you, Tully. I'll always help you, Tully. You got to spell it right, Bill. Knox. If you think about it, brother, capital letters, hyphen in, a small case, hyphen law with the capital letter, and you throw it together, capital B, small I, capital L. And I decided I'm going to call him Bill on YouTube. Yep, and you don't have to put the hyphens in there if you don't want to. Just make sure the caps and the smalls are in there. He showed up on the last live stream. Yep, that's right, Tully. But yeah, there you go. Me and my bad eyesight. So, but no, that's it. So Knox, you get another dime. So I want to give away some of these, and I want to do it in such a way that it's fun for everyone. So I'm going to ask the chat, and please be honest, because I got some method behind my madness, and it's not an issue of competition between wifey and myself. It's an issue of a way I think I might want to do something. Which one do you like better? Wife's channel sticker? My sticker? Which one do you like better? Oh, Nick, I wish mine did that too. Okay, everyone seems to like the tiger a little bit better. Okay, hold them up. Okay. I understand, Department of Numismatics. Hey, Mark, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I want you all to have a chance to win at least both stickers. And what we're going to do is this. You win the first time, you get Wifey's channel. You win the second time, and you subscribe to her channel and mine. And I'm not interested in monitoring everyone. Just subscribe to Wifey's channel and subscribe to mine. You'll get this one with your next winning, or maybe I'll just give it to you anyway. Simply because she's at 107 subscribers for a while. She hasn't done much with her channel because she was working with her brother to help me. And that's not fair. So and if you guys will be so kind, please look at some of her stuff. She's an awesome trainer. And if any of you love dogs, she also has a second site. I wish she'd put it all together as one, but she doesn't listen. But basically, she has another site, the best shorts of DogWorld and You or something like that, and they're a scream. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I really want to see her. As soon as she starts seeing those subs going up, I think she's going to start working really, really hard. Hey, rural girl, welcome to the jungle. So basically, when she starts seeing those subs, I think she's going to start working hard at her videos again, and she really needs to. Because what I would love to see is people look at her stuff. If they want to contact her in the future for advice, if they want to hire her for their dogs, no matter what. We've had dogs shipped to us from all over the place. And, I've also told her, with my fear of CBDCs, she's going to be needed. And thank you, everyone, especially Kilroy, for mentioning Godstacker. So I want you to think about this. With the CBDCs, my fear is this is how they're going to try to control us with, and you've seen my video, 82 protects 47, 79, and your family. And they can't take away the Second Amendment. But what happens if you want to buy ammo? What happens if you want to buy a new gun? They're going to say, well, you can't buy it. And Answer is, I can buy it. I have a Second Amendment right. Yes, you do, but you're not allowed to use our CBDCs to buy it. We don't allow that. That's how they're going to get you. And that's when you're going to have to start looking at other ways of protecting yourself. You betcha, check. You betcha. Stock and stack, that's true. But what happens when you run out? I have friends that, like I don't know. I'm going to have to make a sticker with the gorilla on it. And I especially love the one when it's beaten on the chest because it looks like she was taking off her training bra. Get your money out of the system. Yeah, that's true, Knox. I'm sorry, Surfer. That's true. So basically, what I'm saying is this. What happens if you don't have a good alarm system? What happens if you don't have ammo? You run out. What's there to protect you? A well-trained dog. Whether you train it only to bark as an alarm dog, or you have it trained to protect you as a protection dog. And not all dogs are good at all jobs. Oh, Surfer, I got machetes. I've got all sorts of things that I probably shouldn't mention on YouTube. And you got to keep in mind, here in West Virginia, everybody has a gun. Some of them have 3 on them at the same time. So anyway, please not only subscribe to her, but please watch her videos. She has gotten even better. No self-incrimination. I assume so, Kilroy. I'm not quite following you, but okay, I'll roll with that. So there you go. So in your emails to me, and if you want email to both simultaneously, Yahoo, which I'll only print, and Gmail, which I can respond to, but I can't print, then I will, if you've subbed to both, and I'll take you on your word. Let's see here. Quote, Grandma's boy, dude, you can get past the guard dog, but nobody F's with the lion. Okay. Yeah, I like lions too. So anyway, I'll take you at your word. If you've subbed to both, and you've increased the watch hours for hers, increase my watch hours too. That's important too. But I want her hours to get up. I want her to get to a point where she is becoming a bigger and bigger member of the dog community. She's excellent. And in my opinion, she's the next dog whisperer. No joke. She will look at me and say, you can't do that with that dog. What do you mean I can't do that with that dog? I do it with the other dogs. That dog don't think like that. That dog thinks this way. I'm like, how do you know that? She's a dog whisperer. She's on her way. Please check her out. She's amazing. I'm not telling you this only because I want her channel to do well. I'm not telling you this only because I'm married to her. I see what she does. I've seen her take dogs that are crazy and turn them into sweethearts. And she does it somewhat consistently. So, those will go out for the reasons I mentioned. Now, it's going to be a little bit hard to pull that one off. I'll just set them there. Or maybe I'll do them this way. All right. Valerie McKay, welcome to the jungle. Mentally corrupted, welcome to the jungle. And if you are looking for a dog, she is a breeder. She has stopped breeding for the time being. She's working on finalizing her master's dog trainer. She works under a master dog trainer right now. She cannot legally, as at her level, make a protection or police dog until she becomes a master. However, she can train under the supervision of a master dog trainer and make protection and police dogs. Okay, so you will have the support, if you will, the education, the experience of a master dog trainer, because she works side by side with her teacher. Now, if you just want puppy training, she's excellent. Level 1 obedience is excellent. Level 2 obedience, you want it to do certain things such as check you out for your diabetes or whatever, she can do that. But master dog trainer, you have to you can't make legal protection dogs. So getting back to what I was saying, let's see here. I need to find this again. I know it was there. Let me look for it. I was kind of hoping the aspiring alchemist would show up, because her name makes me think of a bunch of questions. And I'm going to try to find some things here. Bear with me. No, thank you. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I know it's in there. I'll just have to type it again, darn it. All right. Let's do some rolls and then we'll get to the next set of questions. And we're going to have to get this out of the way. That's out of the way too. We'll just move this down here. Get that back in the screen. All right, Knox. No, it wasn't. NJM Min. If you want me to explain the rules, I will. If you know what the rules are, you want a quarter, do you want me to roll or do you not want me to roll? And if you don't know what the rules are, ask and I'll tell you. In fact, is anybody here in the chat? I haven't seen RH here yet, Nickel. Anybody in the chat new? Oh, hold on, I gotta get back to that other screen. Where's that other screen? There we go. All right. All right, I'm coming back now that I've got my other screen back up. Randy Matthews and my furry. That depends how you're going to pet me. Oh, I didn't say that. Just keep in mind, you got to love your kitty. All kitties want to be treated like the pretty kitties. Anybody in the chat need the rules explained to them? If yes, type a 1 in the chat. Okay, mentally corrupted. All right, Valerie, Kilroy, Nickel, MP68. Okay, here's how it works. These dice are all silver. And these I bought from Backyard Bullion. In fact, if you look close enough, you can see his emblem stamped in there. It's a little nicked up because I've been using them as real dice. They originally came really, really spiffy. But it's okay. I didn't buy them to keep them for stacking purposes. These were, I was planning on using them. And for those of you who've answered one in the chat, only the ones who are new, tell me, when you have dice that come up like this, what do you call them? That's right, Kilroy, snake eyes. And my wife was born the year of the snake. These I found on JM Bullion. And how many of you have heard of the Eye of the Tiger, especially with the Rocky movies? So, I came up with a system, it seems to work pretty good so far, that if you win and you choose to keep your winnings, no harm, no foul. You have the right to keep what you win. So if you win a quarter, like NJM did, and he says, I want to keep it, no problem. I might roll just for funsies to see what would have happened. If you choose to roll and you get no eyes, no eye of the snakes, no eye of the tigers, you lose your winning. If you get one eye, you keep what you want. You get 2 eyes, you double what you want. You get 3 eyes, you triple. You get 4 eyes, you quadruple. So that's how I do it. And if the person doesn't answer and I have to assume that they've left the chat, they've left the live stream, then I won't roll for them. I'll just assume that they're going to contact me. And when they do, I'll send them their winnings. And like I said before, you have 48 hours to send me an email, preferably to a combination of Yahoo and Gmail. And if you need me to respond, I'll only respond to Gmail. I'll print from Yahoo, and then I'll send it to you. And from live stream number 4, they're upstairs waiting to go in the post office. Okay, so NJM, are you here? I haven't seen him. So unless I hear from him, I'm going to assume he left. And if he contacts me, he'll get his quarter. All right. Oh, heck. Who was the first person to say stickers? I didn't write it down. I wrote the stickers and the dime. Who was the first person who said it was stickers? If any of you know, let me know. E1337 mentioned Tiger. Was it Knox who said stickers? Now that would make sense because he's pretty damn smart. Whoops. Oh, DMC, you're so welcome. TJF. TJF, you were second on what? I'm glad it made your day, DMC. That really makes my day. It made your day. Well, while we're waiting for that, E1337, TGF the stickers question. TGF, were you the one who got the stickers question? Okay, let's see. Got stickers first. E1337. He got the tiger version. I gave one away just for answering. Okay, I'm just going to go with it this way because I didn't write it down. That's my fault. I'm going to give the first mention of stickers to TJF and the tiger mention to E1337. So, TJF, do you want to roll or do you want to keep what you got? Roll. Okay. I see one eye. I see two eyes. So TJF, you get times 2 or 20 cents. All right. E1337. Roll or not roll? Is he still here? Roly-poly. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. If you meant no, say no. You got one eye, you get to keep what you won. All right, Nick's got on Dog Channel for a dime. Is Nick still here or is she still doing laundry? I'm going to assume she's still doing laundry. So I'll leave that open until she gets back. And when she gets back, just tell her she's got to tell me what she wants, roll or not roll. I can believe that. You know, she sounds like a really big family girl. Yeah. Speaking of big family girls, I'm not going to talk about any specific details, but I want to make a huge shout out to my very dear friend and the best moderator I've ever seen, Tuli, for being such an awesome daughter. I don't know your family that well. I don't need to know your family that well. I'm not an unintelligent person. I see that how you are. You're an awesome daughter. And, you know, you deserve nothing than the best this world has to offer. And those of you who have not subscribed to her channel, shame on you. She's really awesome. And she's funny as can be. Oh my goodness. She has this drop down pink curtain at the beginning of her live stream. And then she comes in with her normal giggle. And between the pink curtain and the giggle, I cannot stand it. My ribs are hurting with laughter. She doesn't even have to say her first sentence. It's Tuli here, and she starts giggling, and I'm done. She's won everything as far as I'm concerned. She's won my attention for the entire video. She's won my attention. I don't care if she's selling dirt. The lady is awesome. And if you haven't subscribed to her channel, shame on you. You need to. Oh yeah, she should be in the Moderator Hall of Fame. So, Knox, you got DogWorld and You LLC. Do you want to roll? Well, that's my Knox. And this is not the tiger. That's on the opposite side. So unfortunately, you lost Knox. But you are the next person because you got the brother-in-law comment. I noticed someone says, can I donate? I'm not ready to accept donations yet. I have got to sit down with the accountant and help me get the things done that I need to get done. So, LLC, thank you for putting Tuli's YouTube channel address up there. Thank you. E1337. Okay, welcome back. Oh, you were already here. No, what am I talking about? You know, Tuli's been at 700 something subs for a while now. And if you haven't, please subscribe to her. You'll be glad you did. Some of the stuff that she does is really funny. And some of it's not just great, good information, but when she's having fun, you can't help but to have fun with her. Anyway, Knox, you want me to roll on Bill? Thank you, Valerie. Roll all the time tonight. Okay, that's what you always say, but I just thought I'd ask. Unfortunately, you lost. Oh. How many of you saw on Stormy when he auctioned this off, and that one fella, whose name I don't remember, said it was too much at $290? Hold on a sec. Oh, you're leaving, Nickel? Thank you for coming. Enjoy your night. Hope to see you real soon. Hope you're having my kind of luck, Knox. So follow me on this. I want to get, those of you who watch my videos, I even collect bars, but I like them in kits. Little ones and going bigger. So I like to get them as little as they can all the way to maximum a kilo. I don't want to go over a kilo. So this I bought off of Tim Marshner, Coin and Stamp Shop, the place where Yankee goes to. And I bought it on May 6th for $2.95. So Stormy sold it at a fair price. Yeah, I love Tim. I love Tim on almost everything he talks about, with one exception. The subject is Ukraine. Whoops, there it goes again. It only wants to stick to me. Ukraine. And I have family over there, my wife's family. They're innocents. Most of the people are. War is a sin because it's murder. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm planning on for a future video, but I'm going to talk about how rotten this is. Well, welcome. Come back if you can, or if you have an iPhone, stay with us. We'd love to keep you here. But I have something I plan on talking about the war in Ukraine. It's right now an idea that's only in my head, but it will be a video. I just don't know how soon because I've got so many of them trying to come out of my head. Anyway, so I'll make this one an easy one. For a dime, What lunar year is this? Thank you, Kilroy. I really appreciate it. E1337, is he over there fighting, or is he from Ukraine, the national? Either which way, he's in harm's way. No Kilroy, but the man, the myth, the Knox. It's the rabbit. Hey, Lisa, did you get your package? Lisa, did you get your package? Well, it was in there. I don't know where it's at, but DMC says he's gotten his. So, but it's in there. And I think you won on the last live stream also, did you not, Lisa B? Because I know I did those packages, those envelopes. They just haven't been put in the mail yet. Okay. Did you get yours today, TJF? Did I buy something from you, TJF? They're willing to sponsor Thule for pouring. That's awesome if they do. Wifey's been on my butt about pouring, and I'm like, okay. Holy Tiger, have you heard Steven Seagal's Holy Diver? I think you would really appreciate it. What is that, a book or a song or a what? I don't think it quite a song. Email it to me. Set it up as a link and I'll play it. And I'll let you know if you ask me again on the next live stream. Oh. No, I haven't been to the post office yet. I've been doing this home visiting thing. I'm trying to figure out which day they're not going to give me as many patients. That way I can sneak off to the post office and go get it. In fact, I think T the Silver Stacker asked me if I'd heard from you about it, and I said I heard from you, but I didn't get it, and it might be really my fault. So anyway, so let's go on with this one. Make it easy for everyone for a little bit. For a dime. What lunar year is my wife? You must have the fastest fingers in the world. Oh, Surfer. Sorry to see that you go. I'm really having fun having you here. Thank you for coming. I was actually wondering if I could donate the dime I won. Donate it to what? I mean, if you tell me how to donate it, and if it's possible, I'll do what you want. By the way, who here has not gone to Stacking Surfer's channel? If you haven't gone, once again, shame on you. He's a scream. He, how do I say this? Highly intelligent, a load of fun. Lisa, thank you for coming. I really enjoyed having you. He has me really jealous. Lots of jelly here. Able to walk up and down the beaches. getting all that nice weather. Well, not always recently good weather, but you get my point. And, you know, I would love to have a reason to actually change my mind about beaches. I go on the beach, I hang out a little bit, I'm bored at the beach, I go somewhere else. But if there was something for me to do, like maybe get on a big surfboard because I'm not a little person, I think I would actually enjoy that. But if I ever do that, don't you ever giggle at me because I'll fall off of it so fast. Yeah, tiger's not so coordinated. Okay, for a dime, and I might make it. Yeah, me on a surfboard. Oh God Almighty! They're gonna have to put life vests around all of me. Let's see here. California does not like the Second Amendment. Couldn't hack that. Yeah, well, I'll give you that. You know, years ago, I was in the Army. I was a medical student, second lieutenant. Brat! Привет! Everybody, say hello to my brother-in-law. Brat, твой зовут Bill. Bill, brother-in-law. Bill. Понимаешь? I figured I'd give you a nickname. Let's see here. Short. Malinki Zavot. Bill. Понимаешь, я сказал? You'll have to excuse me, my Russian's really rudimentary, but he's smart enough to figure me out. He is the brains behind the tech, and he is going to, I hope, one day in the near future, teach me how to do tech. And then I'm kind of hoping that between his efforts and my efforts, we're going to really rock and roll hoochie coo. Брат, ты сюда? Vitaly, ты сюда? And radio silence. Yeah, I wish I had taken Russian in college. I took the wrong language. I should have taken Russian. What an idiot I was. Anyway, for a dime. Okay, mentally corrupted. We'll be waiting for you. Oh, yeah, it is a hard language. Second hardest in the world. Oh. For a quarter. What is the second hardest spoken language to learn? I'm sorry, not the second hardest. I already gave you that answer. The first hardest. Yes, God Almighty, he's a beast. He's a beast. Okay. It's Chinese, and the Mandarin Chinese probably about. I was willing to take Chinese. So for another quarter. No, English is actually one of the easiest languages to learn to speak. But for another quarter, what is the hardest written language to learn? Not from what I'm told. Not from what I'm told. Not from the experts in language that I've made friends with over the years. God Stacker, you got it. And for a dime, why is English the hardest written language to learn? And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about gold and silver. You guys are really, 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 really close. Okay. I'm going to take you a little bit back, okay? You guys are all hitting it. But there is one major reason why. Yes, most complex, dual meanings, all that stuff. But think about history. So many words adopted from other languages. I'll give that to you, Bourbon. England was a country taken over, invaded, and what's the right word? Captivated, owned. You have not only multiple words with same meanings, you have multiple spellings, you have multiple culture, both written and spoken languages, all mishmashed into what became English. That's why it is the hardest written language. At least that's what my friends who are experts in linguistics tell me. So let's roll here a little bit. I know Knox always wants to roll unless he tells me other. Oh yeah, Vikings, Saxons. If I'm not mistaken, the Romans. Oh yeah. So Knox on Chinese. Unless you tell me you didn't want me to roll, but you always tell me to roll. All of Chinese is a hard language to learn. That's why it's the hardest. It's got all those dialects, kind of similar to, we have all those written rules. Okay, God Stacker, for the quarter that you won, do you want me to roll or not roll? Anybody heard from God Stacker? Valerie says he always rolled. Did anybody else see him type that? From God Stacker. And I know Knox Stacks, that's his rule. But did anybody else see God Stacker? Okay, got it. You got an eye, so you get to keep it. Now, for lunar year, that was Knox. And you get to keep it. Eye of the tiger. Knox for snake. Eye of the tiger. And why English is the hardest written language, bourbon stacker. Bourbon, you want me to roll or not roll? I guess they are. And you lost that. Sorry, Bourbon. So, for a dime, what lunar year is my grandson? Oh, Knox, you finally didn't get one. Still waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. So many wonderful animals, but not the right one. Not yet. So close, but not quite yet. Kilroy got it. He was born last year, 2022. And that makes him Year of the Tiger, just like his grandpa. So Kilroy, do you want me to roll or not roll? Roll. Got it. I'm sorry, Kilroy, you lost it. By the way, if you want to keep what you earned with the correct answer, you don't have to roll if you're trying to please me. I want to just have fun while I'm waiting to learn how to do techie stuff. And we'll do auctions when I learn what I'm doing, and I got the LLC in place. So, speaking of my friend, aspiring alchemist, I think my Claritin's starting to kick in. MP, thank you for coming. Feel free to come back. I hope you had a good time. Makes the more you roll, the longer we get to hang with you. Oh, that's so nice of you, Godstacker. Thank you. So, all right, let me think. What was that? Aspiring alchemist. I know she's not here because I haven't seen her. And trust me, she would have made sure I knew she was here. But basically, taking her name. I wonder, should I make this for a dime or make it for a quarter? I know you guys are going to answer it before you give me a clue. But after it's answered, give me an idea. Should I make, is it easy that it should be a dime, or is it harder that it should make it a quarter? What is an alchemist? Or what is alchemy? I'll give that one to you, D. The way I always learned alchemist is converting not only lead to gold, but anything to gold. But I'll go with that, D. D. McCoy. Now, was that easy or was that hard? A waste of time. It was easy. Okay, everybody else agree? Okay, we'll make that a dime then. And that was D. McCoy. All right, D. Roll or not roll? Bart, I feel your pain, my friend. I feel your pain. I don't type nearly as fast. I see two eyes, so that's you get twice the amount that you got, so that's times 2 or 20 cents. I'm going somewhere with this, by the way. In my videos, especially the recent ones, what did I refer to for a dime, unless it's really hard, then I'll change it. What did I refer to gold and silver as? And trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. All right, RH is in the house. RH, welcome to the jungle. All right, Knox, your competition's here. I'm not sure. It's like you're like Batman and he's like Robin, the dynamic duo. All right, do you want me to roll or not? Roll, got it. And I'm sorry, RH, but you lost that one. I'm going to get back on this thing about gold and silver. Oh, by the way, I really loved having Stormy here. And he's a really awesome person, really awesome content creator. I'd love to have him as a personal friend one day when he decides to. But I'm kind of happy just having him as kind of like a mentor along with Yankee. The two of them have taught me a lot. And I understand that if I ever do auctions, he might see me as competition, but I hope one day I'm going to be able to beyond that and have him see me as someone to make a win-win for everyone, himself included. So, besides, I want to do other things too. I want to talk about prepping stuff, other things to prep besides gold and silver. So, I understand, and but I never want to lose friends over stuff. Thank you, TJF. I appreciate that. So, now that I branched off for a little bit, I got to reel myself back in. Okay, alchemy. God. God's money. Let me get what I need here. I'm going to pull this up real fast. All right. That's not. Try it this way. All right. And this one I'll give up for a quarter. Good night, Valerie. We loved having you. Have sweet dreams. Everyone, how is gold made? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're staying. Supernova. I'll give that to you, Knox. Nope. It's not exploding activity. It's there's one way to do it, and then there's another way. Let's see here. Supernova, explosion of supernova stars, and one more way. Did anyone get it? Nope, not a meteorite. I'm not talking about the color gold. I'm talking about the actual gold, Brother Rat. Gamma ray burst. No, that's how you got the Hulk. Rural girl, you're right. God did it. And collision of neutron stars. Who said that? Was that Bourbon Stacker who said that first? Did Bourbon Stacker say collision of neutron stars? Oh, someone else says gamma ray burst. Who said gamma ray burst? I'll give you that one too. Who said gamma ray burst? Okay, Bourbon Stacker was not first. Who said? There's three. There's nuclear fusion creating atoms of gold and explosion of supernova stars resulting the nuclear fusion creating atoms of gold. Another is the collision of neutron stars that results in gamma ray burst. Okay, so I'll give a quarter to gamma ray burst, and I'll give a quarter to neutron stars. Who was it that said it first? LLC, are you still there? Okay, RH was gamma ray burst. So with that knowledge, keep that in mind, because I'm going to ask another question. Keep might as well get an honorable mention. Yes, I guess maybe he should get an honorable mention. You darn tootin' Kilray. He should have been gold and Goldfinger. Okay, well, we're looking for that. Let's see here. Let me get over here back to the chat. Mark T-Bird. Okay, fusion of a star. Let me go back to where I was at. Nuclear fusion, neutron stars. Okay, I'll give that to is it Mark T-Bird. Okay. Speaking of Goldfinger, I'm almost positive I know the name when I see it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Okay, now I remember who it is. Who sung the theme song for Goldfinger? And Jemima. Knox Stacks. Come on, RH. You letting Knox beat you, man. No, Tina Turner didn't do that one. She did another one. I forget which one Tina did. They'll come to me. But no, Knox got it. Knox was the first one I saw who said it. Let me go over to my computer here. Nope, it's Knox. Okay. So, let me get to the other question. It's not. For a quarter, thank you, Dee. For a quarter, how is silver made? Nope, it's not. To my knowledge, that's not the answer. Let's see here. No, when I read this one, it talks about byproducts of copper, gold, lead, and zinc. Those elements don't make each other. I'm talking about actually it being made, not being found along with. Well, that's where it's found along with other elements, and that is true. But I'm talking about. See here, nope. Let me go check. I don't think the supernova is completely the answer. Well, it's somewhat part of the answer. One of them involves the explosion of supernova stars and the resulting nuclear fusion, creating atoms of gold. No, that's the gold answer. Okay. Knox, I'll kind of give that to you. The answer is stars with masses 8 to 9 times that of our sun may explode at the end of their lives as faint low mass supernovas and create elements up to palladium and silver. Okay? So, if you have these elements out in space, these reactions out in space, and we can't produce gold or even silver. Only thing we can do is find it, mine it, refine it. And this one's going to be easy. It's an important question, though, but it's going to be easy. So for a quarter, who has the power to control supernovas and make gold and silver? That's it, Knox. God. Therefore, it's God's money. Not only because it's here on this earth and it's been here forever, and the only thing we can do is refine it, but who is the one individual who has the power to make and control those things in outer space, supernovas and gamma rays and all that. Who is the one individual? That's exactly right, rural girl. And how dare man tries to make fake money with paper. Something we all need to keep in mind. Man, for years, has been trying to do what I'm about ready to say. And when I say it, depending on how easy this question is, when I say it, it's going to go for a dime or a quarter. That's true, Knox. Very, very true. We live in his world, in his universe, because we're his. He gave us free will, but we're his. We're his property, whether we like it or not. Okay? And I'm about ready to say what I want you to tell me what the meaning of this is. Man, for years, has been trying to anthropomorphize God. What does that mean? That could go for a dime or a quarter, depending on how hard it is. Nope. Break down the word. Yep. I'll give it to you, Bourbon. Make him human. That's kind of the truth. But I think it was first said. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. See here. Make like man. I'll go with that. How easy was that? Was that a dime easy, or needs to go up to a quarter? Was that dime easy, or was that a little harder? Should be a quarter. I'm open to a suggestion on that. Okay, I'll go with that with a quarter. And Knox got it. No, not Knox. D got it. D McCoy. Anthropomorphization of God. Making God in man's image. Did we create the universe? Did we have the power to make nothing into order? No. We were just granted free will, and we've abused it. But he loves us enough to forgive us each and every time we do that. Did we roll out the heavens? No. I'm just pointing out how I see the world. Whether you want to call it religion or just a walk with God and science. To me, they're connected. You can't separate the two. Science and God, science and religion, to me, they are connected. You can't have one without the other. Maybe Bart, maybe. A lot of my heroes in ancient Christianity, I look at them as fighting. Science is a study of God's creation. That is true, Valerie, and that's probably why they go hand in hand, in my opinion. So, God created the universe. He created the earth. He created everything else. He has the power to do it. We don't. And therefore, this is God's money that he gave to us of his own free will. You betcha, Bourbon. You betcha, Knox. So, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and roll on the answers. By the way, before I go on with the answers, let me revisit a subject. For those of you who didn't hear me say this earlier, these are the brand new stickers for my channel and my wife's channel. My wife is an awesome dog trainer and breeder, and I would love if you all would be kind enough to go sub on her, but even more so, watch her videos. She is amazing. Knox, that's so true. He turned something so basic into something so big and complex, DNA. So, that makes me think of something. Her YouTube channel, Knox, do you have it, or do you want me to go find it again? Maybe I can find it again. Here it is. I got it. And there you go. She's an amazing breeder. She's an amazing trainer. And when I'm not home, she does it all by herself. We have people that come, but she doesn't trust just anybody to help her. And I'm trying to get her to a point that she can have a higher number of subs, higher views, and I'm trying to talk her into doing live streams so she can do question and answer sessions for people who are looking into getting help with their dogs. So true, Valerie. So, those of you who win, oh heck, let's do it this way. all of you who will subscribe to her channel and subscribe to mine. She is a wonderful lady. Thank you, Valerie. Subscribe to her channel and subscribe to mine. Yeah, well, that's true. Crib cycle, that's a complex little thing. If you subscribe, I'll put you on your honor, because I really don't, with my job, I don't have the time, nor do I want to take the time to go and check and verify. If you subscribe to hers, you subscribe to mine, you send me an email with your name, your address, your YouTube name. If you didn't win any gold or silver, don't give the answers for the questions that you won. Just tell me you want a sticker. I'll send you one of each. And, you know, Gmail, I will answer, but I can't seem to print, and I can't seem to get it on the computer yet. Yahoo, I will get and print, but I won't answer. Okay? And it's the Tiger Stacker at Yahoo and the Tiger Stacker at Gmail. And then when I get it all switched over to Gmail, we'll go that route. So, and I'm trying to, like I said, get her to do live streams where she can answer people's questions. If you want dogs, we breed 4. If you want training for your dog, she will. Thank you, LLC. If you want training for your dog, we have had people ship their dogs or drive their dogs to her, and she trains them. And some people actually get a hotel and have her train them with their dog. A lot of them are local, and some actually get a hotel. But a lot of them, well, local or not local, tend to ask her to do it and then give the dog back to them if they're going to drive, or ship the dog back to them otherwise. Thank you, LLC. Thanks, Bart. I really appreciate that. I can't wait to hear it. So, 1 second here. Nose isn't as bad. Thank goodness for Clareton. Can she train a girlfriend? Uh-huh. That's a baited question. And there's women in the chat, and if I answer that, there's no way I'm going to be able to answer that and not get in trouble with the ladies. Sorry, and not get in trouble with the ladies. Shame on you for trying to get me into that. Ladies, get them. Get them, girls. Get them. So, whoops, sorry. Which dogs do we breed? Rottweilers, Black Russian Terriers, Belgian Malinois, and the very rare wire-haired Dutch Shepherds. At one time, she had in her head to buy some doodles from breeders and train the doodles to be sold to other customers. And 2 of the doodles went really fast. And then we had 2 doodles. They were sister and brother to each other. Cute. Very cute little golden doodles. The boy's more golden. The daughter with the sister was lighter, but still golden. The sister sold later, somewhere out of the state. Vitalik. Oh, brat, spasiba bolshoya. Это твоя работа. I was just telling him this was the result of his work. Brat, ты понимаешь, я сказал Bill. Hold on a second here. You might not understand my broken Russian, but I think he'll translate that typed message. So, oh, you're going to like, if you think you like these, if you think you like these, you wait until I get the poured channel rounds. I just got an email picture of them. And I will be doing an unboxing when I get them. I'm keeping the prototypes. Oh, Knox, no. This has cost me a lot. In the silver, in the stamps, in the professional pourer. I am going to tease. LLC, thank you for being here, my friend. So, I want you to, sorry, but you're going to, I'm not going to give you that answer. I've got a video planned for that. Thank you very much for everything, LLC. But I think you will really, really, really love the channel rounds. The super chat button, you don't get a super chat button, Jeff Tully Tiger Thomas, until you hit a combination of two things. If I'm not mistaken. If not, then it's another two things. But the first level to being monetized in YouTube is 500 subscribers, which I now have, and 3,000 view hours. That gets you the basics for being monetized. Yes, it does, Knox. Very much so. The second level, which used to be the first level, is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours. And my hope, now, as I say this, please, thanks for Beal. I like it. Okay, that must be him translating. Спасибо, брат. Я нравится, ты нравится, твой завод. So basically, where was I at? I was going to say something. Talking about the channel rounds. Where did I leave off at? Oh yeah, the hours. One of my goals at low level monetization is to help me pay my brother-in-law. I send him money, my wife sends him money. Actually, to be honest with you, when I got married to my wife, her mother and father didn't have much help after she left. And they're elderly. They don't have the best of health. And I took away their number one helper. And it made me sick in my stomach. Made me sick and hating on myself. So, for years, I've always sent them money. And I was happy to do it, never complained about it, never looked back. Because as far as I was concerned, when I married her, her parents were my parents. Her brother was my brother. And that's the way it stayed. Dad was always right. Family comes first. I hope one day my son will learn that lesson. But I'm not going to cry in my soup. So, Val, you're a wonderful lady. Thank you, Jeff Tooley Tiger Thomas. You know, that name comes off the tongue really easy. So, by the way, has anybody known what happened with Tooley? Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Jeff. Did Tooley say that she was leaving or why or anything? Well, if you guys don't know, then she might have fallen asleep. That lady works hard. YouTube hard, family hard. That lady works hard. If she fell asleep, then I certainly understand. She's stamping a pour tonight. Is that what she said? The lady works hard. It is midnight? It probably is. Yes, it is. How long have we been at this? A little over 2 hours. So anyway, what I was planning on doing is if I can get myself up to low-level monetization, use that money to pay my brother-in-law for the work he's doing. I'm already paying for his work also, but it will help with the added expenses, especially in Biden's inflation. So getting the monetization will help me help him and his wife and the child and my mother-in-law. So that's that. Let's get back to the rolling. For silver, Knox, you want me to roll or not roll? You always tell me to roll, but I'm going to ask you this time because I'll talk to you in a little bit. And unfortunately, you lost that. Sorry, Knox. Mark T-Bird. Hope you're still here, my friend. Roll or not roll? Four, shake, and roll. You got it. You get to keep it. Gamma ray, RH. Next time I'll blow on the dice for you. That'll help. You betcha, Valerie. You betcha. Give it that lady luck charm. Luck be a lady tonight. All three of the gold questions was for a quarter. So do you want me to roll RH or not for? which is a good thing, Mark T-Bird, is that you got to keep it. And I see no eyes, so sorry, RH. Now, for making silver, we're back to Knox stacks. And Knox always tells me to roll. If you don't want me to roll, say it now, because I know you always tell me to. And unfortunately, you lost it, that one, Knox. I'm sorry. Anthropomorphication of God, making God in man's image. D, you got that one. That was for a quarter. You want to keep it or do you want to roll? Roll. Okay, I'm sorry, D, but you lost that one. Now, Shirley Bassey, the lady who sung Goldfinger, Knox stacks. Okay. Sorry, Knox, you lost on that one unless you change your mind. And here, and 10 cents on God is the one individual who had the power to create all those things in outer space, to give us gold and silver. Valerie, blow on the dice for him. Give him a touch of that lady luck. And unfortunately, you didn't get that. Oh, luck. I forgot what I was going down when I was talking about Stormy. Now I remember. Okay. On a live stream on one of the auctions. Not tonight. In fact, hold a second. Hold that thought. I got to go to the little boy's room. Or should I say the little tiger's room? Okay, sorry it took me so long. You guys still here? I'm picturing him peeing on the side of the house. Oh, when I was a little boy, my God. How many of you guys, if you've done this, especially as a young person, How many of you guys have spelled your name in the snow? Put a 1 in the chat. I think it's a man's rite of passage. Where you at, D? That's cool. Okay. Check stack. You have on your sticker a lion, which is a beautiful, beautiful coin, by the way. Lions and tigers, are they naturally in the same geographic area? For a dime, unless it's a harder question. Who was the first person that got that? Knox, was that a definite no, or were you just being silly? Because if you're being silly, then Bart gets the answer. Knox, are you there? No, if you, well, it's up to you. Do you want to take the answer, or do you want to give it to Bart? Because you kind of was having a little fun with the answer. So it's your choice. Okay. Where are lions mainly found? Is your main email on your channel to send? Let me show you. Mark T. Bird. The Tiger Stacker at Yahoo. I will print, but I won't answer. The Tiger Stacker at Gmail, I can't print, but I'll answer. Okay? Sooner or later, I'm going to get it to the Tiger Stacker at Gmail. Now, let's see who got the answer. Knox, Africa. Well, he certainly doesn't have a cheat sheet, because sometimes I don't know what questions I'm going to ask. You know, a lot of this stuff just comes off the top of my head. So, you know. What general area are tigers found in? South and East Asia. I'll go with that check. That's probably the closest to the complete answer. when a tiger and lion fight, who usually instigates it? Knox, it's the lion. And usually, what is the fight over? Knox Stacks got it. Females. From what I've learned, the tiger is not interested in the female. Well, at least almost always never interested. But the male lion doesn't know that. And he usually instigates the fight. Knox Stack's tail was old at the time. Oh my God. Now I'm going to have that song in my head, Beauty and the Beast. Oh my goodness. I have thought about doing a live stream with Nix. I've thought about doing a live stream with Tully or both. And I always want to name it the same thing. Beauty and the Beast. You know, keep it with the same theme. So, let's see here. I think Knox was the one who got about the females. Is that right? So anyway, I'm going to label it as Knox unless you guys correct me. So, when the two of them fight, which one is usually the winner? Thank you, Jeff Tully Tiger Thomas. Yep, it's the tiger. With one exception, usually. Sometimes the lion does beat the tiger. Sometimes. A lot of times they fight to the death, but not all the time. There has been, through history, a number of lions that has... Well, that depends on how you look at it, Jack. In Africa, the lion is king. In Asia, the tiger is king. So I'll help you on this one. There is a few reasons why the lion is considered king of the jungle, and they consider it throughout the entire world king of the jungle. Can anyone name me some of the reasons? The pride. The mane. Let's see. E1337. Who was it that said pride? Let's see, who was it that said pride? Okay, you got it on both E1337. The lion is the only big cat that lives its life in a community, in the pride. And subsequently, the lion is a better strategist. The tiger has usually, not always, bigger teeth, bigger claws, bigger muscle mass, bigger hips. That's why the lion, even though the lion can stand on its back legs, the tiger can stand on its back legs even longer. And usually when the cats fight, they fight each other on their hind legs. But unless the lion has got a really bad attitude, it's usually the tiger that wins. But unless the lion's done fighting, worn out, he keeps going back after the tiger. So just a little food for thought. So let me go to the rolls here, and then we'll catch up with other stuff. For starting the fight, the lion, I think that was Knox. Yes. Oops. It helps to take the top off. You lost that, Knox? I'm sorry. Bart, do you want to roll or do you want to keep what you want? Okay, got it. And you lost that. I'm sorry, Bart. Knox on Africa for a dime. Roll or not roll? Oh, you always tell me roll. What am I thinking? Sorry, Knox. Asia, check stacker. You got to go check out Check Stacker. He's pretty cool. And I really do love his stickers. Now I have some on my own. I love mine. I love hers a little bit more. Check, you want me to roll or not roll? Sorry, Check, you lost that. Knox, fighting over females. You always tell me to roll. I'm just going to keep going. Sorry, Check, you lost that. I'm sorry. Sorry, Knox, you lost that. I'm sorry. Okay, for answering the tiger winning. Do you actually know all these answers, or are you like super fast on the computer for all the stuff that I ask? You and RH, you guys are unstoppable. I see one eye, I see two eyes. So times 2, so you get 20 cents. Okay. 1337. Do you want me to roll or not roll? You want me to roll? You got two choices on this. Keep both, roll one, roll the other one, or roll both. Or do you want me just to make one roll for both? Just smart and fast fingers. Roll them both. Okay. Roll them both on one roll, or you want two separate rolls? Two times. Got it. Oh, I didn't roll. I didn't rough up the dice a little bit. Sorry, that don't. Unless you saw an eye there, I didn't even look. Let me see the quick rerun. Oh, I don't. Nope, I didn't see an eye there. My computer's lagging behind. It gives me an automatic rerun. It's actually in your favor because you got 3 eyes, dude. Not 4, but 3. So you get 30 cents on this, on the first one. And roll again on the second one. And nothing on that one. Okay. By the way, I keep forgetting to ask. TYVM. What's TYVM? I'm not always good with these initials. Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. You're welcome, E1337. I think he's the first one to get 3 ever. Oh, TYVM, thank you very much. Okay, I got it now. Check, thank you for hanging out with us. I really enjoyed having you. We're only going to continue this for maybe another 27 minutes. I try to make it about 3 hours, allow people to have fun, talk to each other, chat with each other, that type of thing. Did want to ask y'all something. Last live stream, I told you that I bought these buffalo rounds. Not a bad price from Coin Crew. $26 each. Because my wife is always nagging me to consider starting to do pouring. Where in the world I'm going to find the time, I'll never know. But I was looking up the price of silver shot. The cheapest I found was $26. And I thought to myself, I'm just going to buy these. Because if I never pour and never melt, these are recognizable. Good night, Chuck. Loved having you. I really mean it. And I'm glad I did, because this last Sunday, Coin Crew were selling these exact same coins for $33 a piece. So basically, I think I made a good deal. I have no idea, except for watching videos, what's all involved in pouring. And me and my vivid imagination have already started doing things in my head that I have no idea if I'm going to be good at or horrible at or burn the house down or what. So, if I find the time, isn't that right, Bart? I couldn't believe it. I thought I'd be able to get it like close to spot. But no. It was the same price as these buffaloes. And it was worse at that mix. Well, everything's worse at that mix. So if I find the time, should I spend, and you gotta keep in mind, even though the equipment is not that expensive, when you first Majestice has shot. Can you shoot me a link to my email, E1137? I'll look that up at a later time. When you add up all the equipment, the Dremels, the pieces, the tumbler, the furnace, getting a table put together that will protect the table from the heat, all that type of stuff. You're looking at between $1,000 and $2,000. 10 ounces, $263. So that's $26.35. So give or take about the same price as the thanks, Knox, appreciate it. So basically a little bit more than this, but as long as generic silver rounds are about the same price as shot, I'm going to buy rounds or bars. They're at least marked. Shot, they're not marked until you make something out of it. What did Bart say? Good point. Milk spots go away when melted. Oh, how many of you heard Seeker say that a number of weeks ago? You can get rid of milk spots by heating it, and some people got mad at him. Yeah, 100-ounce bars are cheaper, but how do you fit those into the furnace? So the thing is that how many people have seen people get mad at Seeker because they went ahead and they took like hair blowers and everything, and cutting a 100-ounce bar? I think you need some sort of cutting tool. I mean, I don't see where you can actually use clippers on those things. Bigger furnace. Well, I guess that would be the right answer. But Seeker just said, listen, guys, that was a joke. You can get rid of milk spots by putting them in a furnace, melting them so you can pour them into something else. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that people actually, well, I should. People make the dumbest choices. I'm not much better sometimes. Sometimes I wonder where my intelligence went to. Sent from my second Gmail. Okay, thank you, E1337. Sheepy. What's sheepy? What does work, Bart? Anyway, let me see if I can get back into the swing of things. Sheeple. People. Sheep and people. Sheeple. Okay. Has everybody here, who has ordered stickers, ordered them from Sticker Mule? Because I got a question about that. This is our very first ordering from Sticker Mule. And it was not easy. Because they don't answer their phones. And they'll tell you that they do everything on the computer. And Low Tech Me was getting more and more upset about it. And they wanted computerized files. And I had to send those requests to Bill in Ukraine. Because he is the person who made these. He actually didn't design DogWorld's emblem, but he made it into a sticker. He made this into a sticker, but he designed it. This is actually my third avatar. The first one, well, maybe I'll turn that into a question. For a quarter, what was my first avatar that was Tiger Stacker? Herman Orwitz. Orwitz? Did I say that right? Welcome to the jungle. Does anybody remember? No, it wasn't Tigger, but that would have been funny. Was it Tony the Tiger? Stormy, you're back. I'll give that to Stormy. Yeah, it was. It was a tiger coin. And I worried about whether or not I should keep it because it was can't sleep. You know where you sleep the best, Stormy? You sleep the best in the jungle with all the noises. So it was a coin. Let me see if I got my box of animal rounds over there, animal cookies. That's not it. That's it. I got it. It was this one. There we go. Made from Niue. 5 ounces. Very pricey. I fell in love with this when I was looking for an avatar to create my new name. Very, very pricey, almost $600. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see here. Stormy, low mintage. I have learned from you, buddy boy. No, that's actually gold gilded. It's black proof, 999 silver, 5 ounces, select gold plating. So I think that's the same thing as gold gilding. Oh, Stormy, I got to buy one of your overpaid shirts, so email me how to do that. I probably have them, but I'll show you. Let's see here. Tiger emailed me to remind me to show you 2 pieces I have. You've probably seen them. I'll show you again. I'm probably going to go to sleep. Good night, Tiger. But you can't go to sleep quite yet, Stormy. You got to tell me. Do you want me to roll, or do you want to keep the 25 cents that you won? I overpaid. surprised I didn't attack that guy. Actually, I didn't know how to shut him up while I was driving. I figured it out, but I was wondering if I could have done that while I was driving and not wrecked. Do whatever, give back to the chat. Yeah, you did have good restraint. I remember a guy that went ahead and said that to you before, and poof, he was gone. I was looking for the controls to knock him out, but you beat me to it. Put it in the 1K GAW. Well, I just want to take the GAW. Good night, all. Good night, Stormy. Okay, I'll roll with that. Put it in the 1K GAW. Okay. Where's the 1K GAW? There. No, that's the curse bowl. Here it is. That includes everything except the tiger coins, because it's not time to throw those in. Thank you, Stormy, for everything. Okay. So, I forgot where I put that little avatar. How many of you have seen what my brother-in-law made as his first avatar for me, which would actually make my second avatar? And it lasted for a few weeks until he made this one. Good night, Dee. Thank you for everything. I had fun having you here. By the way, Dee, you did say you got your winnings before, haven't you? You might have left already. Okay. I'm going to assume he did. Not yet. If you don't, let me know. There was someone, it might have been you, who sent me an email saying where they at, and I sent back a reply saying I sent the second and third live stream. Was that you who sent me that email? Okay. Well, good night, Dee. If you don't get it, send me an email. I know I sent them for all three live streams so far. They've already put in the mail. Fourth live stream is upstairs, waiting to go in the mail. With the exception of Nick Coins, because she just recently sent me her email, or her regular mail, so I'll send her winnings. But as of today and further on, I'm not going to go back on previous ones. If you guys send it to me before on time, I'll get them to you. Maybe not very quickly because of my job, but I will get them to you. So, let's see here. I've got only a few more minutes before the live stream is up. Those of you who've gotten stickers, has most of you gotten stickers from Sticker Mule? Do they always send mule sauce, which looks like it's pretty much hot sauce? Yeah, best everyday hot sauce with a unique sweet heat. Is that always a free thing, or is that just when you're a first timer? Screen where the glass is broken on your screen on your phone. You ought to try to type. Oh yeah. Yeah, that sucks. And to be honest with you, Mark T. Bird, a lot of the times when I'm doing something on the phone, I'm really not touching it very much. I'm actually dictating into voice recognition. And it comes out goofy sometimes. Oh my God, it comes out so goofy. I remember one of my most recent bosses, I said something like finances or final or something like that, and it came out with the F bomb. And I started typing to him with my thumbs, trying to tell him that was the voice recognition, and I got the typical language response. It wasn't very fun. But evidently he laughed his butt off. Nurses told me when he realized it was technology. So, anyway, we're now at 3 hours. I'm going to introduce you to some of the ideas I'm thinking about, and I'm going to probably be doing in the very near future. This is one of 2 gifts my pawn shop owner gave to me. 100 mils 999 silver. Sorry. It's fake. Thank you. It's silver all right on the outside. Silver plated. And it weighs 1 ounce. But a lot of people use it to scam other people. 100 mils is pretty much just saying you're just paying for silver on the top. Fake Morgan. What year was this thing labeled as? 1888 Fake Morgan. My very first fake. My very first fake. An Eisenhower 40%er. Has the little S mint mark, which you can barely see. Thank you, Bart. Fake bar. And finally, yeah, it's not the truth knocks. A lot of trouble for 40%. A fake 1/4 ounce gold. And I'm pretty darn sure that my pawn shop lady, Chavella, was the one who gave me all of these over the course of the last 2 years. That's so true, Trusty. Yeah. So I'm going to put together some videos about how to check fakes. And I know that's been done by other people, but I don't care. Because repetition is the spice that makes us learn over and over and over and over. And it doesn't matter if you saw it on Spectacular first, or Seeker, Silver Dragons, T the Silver Stacker, Yankee. You might have a brand new stacker who's never seen it on anyone's channel, and it's so far in the past, that they didn't find it. Well, Valerie, I'm hoping to do my own little twist. It's going to have some of the same information that you see. Don Ace, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. We're almost done, but you're welcome. I'm glad you're here. But I'm hoping to have my own little twist, so that maybe it can add a little bit of fun to it, add a little bit of education to it, and if I may be so bold as to say the following. I never intended to be a YouTuber. I was happy in the shadows. But Yankee, Silver Dragons, Stormy, Thule, my wife, and a few others kept pushing me. And I chose Tiger because I was born in the year of the Tiger. And the Tiger thing just came and unfolded itself to what you're seeing now and what's on the videos and all that. And it's going to continue to unfold. Because between my brother-in-law and I, the imagination is just going wild. But there's a few other things that I've enjoyed about the whole YouTube thing. My wife, who has had no interest in stacking, scared the heck out of me. How many of you saw my video that said, "You're dead, your family's in trouble"? If you've watched that video, put a 1 in the chat. If you've watched the video from beginning to end, put a 2 in the chat. If you didn't watch the video at all, put a 0 in the chat. Well, when my wife saw that video, she started waking up to wanting to learn a little bit, but she wasn't that into it. That video was meant for a combination of you and her. So that when I'm dead, you're dead, our family can have a clue. That's not a bad idea, Mark T. I probably will consider doing that. So that's part of the reason, to give my wife a chance to learn. So, and with me doing YouTube, I'm doing video. She loves video. She loves cameras. She's a photographer by nature. So is my brother-in-law. It's allowing her to get a little more interested, so she's learning stuff whether she wants to or not. The other thing is that my work life is stressful. And you all, and YouTube, and doing videos, my brain shuts off about my job. It's very therapeutic. So I want to thank you all. And the most important is my grandson, who I sometimes call the little tiger. And now you know why. He was born the year of the tiger. So, so basically, I get a lot of benefit from this. Because if I die and I don't get the chance to be with my grandson like I want, I pray my friends and my family will point my godson, my grandson, to these videos so that he can see that Grandpa loved him very deeply. Thanks, Don. You all have meant and still mean the world to me, which I never expected. So, on that note, I want to really tell you how much I really appreciate all of you, how much fun I have with all of you, whether it's on this channel, my channel, or someone else's channel. I can't ask you enough to please subscribe to the wife's channel, watch her videos, build up her view hours, see if it's someone you might want to talk to in the future. About your dog, or maybe you want a dog, or maybe you want a protection dog, or just an alarm dog. I've thought about that, Knox. But I've also worried that if I look like I'm a YouTuber who's crying in his soup only, I'm going to offend people. So I try to make every video where it is good for everyone, not just my grandson, but for everyone, that anyone who watches it can get something out of it. Whether it's politics, stacking, prepping, worldly stuff, I try to see that I can get something in there. Ryan, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. So I really want to try to make it so it's fun for everyone. Thank you, Dawn. I really appreciate that. That means the world to me. So, Ryan and anyone else who came late, I'm sorry. We're now a little over 3 hours, and it's now almost 1 in the morning. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go to sleep, get ready for another day of driving in the wilderness and doing audits for Medicare. The only other thing I can ask out of you is to keep me in your prayers, that I can get a job that is a better payer than this. I'm grateful for this job. I can keep the wolves at bay. I hope you go and watch the whole thing, Ryan. By the way, Ryan, did you get the winnings, or maybe that was from the 4th stream, because that's upstairs waiting for me to send it. But no, I really enjoy each and every one of you, and like I said, partway through the stream, you don't have to win to get the stickers. All I ask is that you have subscribed to me, and more importantly, subscribed to her. And if you've done that, and I'm going to put you on your own word, I'm going to put you on your own recognizance. If you've subscribed to her and started watching her videos, which are really good, really, really good. You wait till you see. The 4th stream, Ryan, is upstairs waiting for me to put it in the mailbox. They're all processed. But her videos are excellent. And you wait till you see the 4th of July video. If you saw my 4th of July where I sung a cappella, you ain't seen nothing yet. Watch her 4th of July video and see if you don't really love it. And that again was my brother-in-law's doing with her higher tech than my tech, but him working with her, oh my goodness, they knocked it out of the park. So send me an email, subscribe to her, watch her videos. I'll trust you at your word. And, oh, you've seen it, RH? What did you think of it? You've seen her 4th of July video? Before I go, I got to do one more. One more. Thank you, Ryan. For a dime, was there music in the video? Don't tell me what, if there was. Don't tell me what, because that's the next question. Was there music in the video? Valerie. Okay, for a quarter. I can't wait to see you again, Mark T-Bird. By the way, it's one of my favorite cars. For a quarter, what was the name of the song in the video? Yes, Mark, one more. Take Me Home Country Roads. And for a dime, who first performed that song? Knox. What did you say, Ryan? Is there a link for her YouTube channel? Hold on. Let me get it for you. Ryan, you do remember correctly. I'll give you a quarter. Give you a quarter. If you can tell me what type of plane John Denver died in. And I'll give you a dime if you can tell me. No, Jeff Tilly Tiger Thomas, it wasn't that. Yes, it was a single prop. Yes, it was an experimental home built. There you go, Long EZ. Knox. And the story is Night Bart. The story in the Long EZ is that it is a pusher airplane where the prop is in the tail. And those planes are actually very well designed, and they've gotten better with them over the years. But especially in the earlier days, the controls were everywhere. And he was trying to get to some controls that were behind him, and he couldn't reach them. And while he was doing that, no, it wasn't a private jet. It was a propeller-driven plane with the propeller in the tail. I think you're right. I think it was the fuel selector, and he got locked up in the seatbelt stuff in the way. It wasn't. It was an experimental. It wasn't very well designed, and there are a lot more tail airplanes. In fact, we might talk about that on a future video, because you know I love science and I love history. But there's a lot of tail airplanes. They're well designed, but you have to think differently. And no matter what airplane you have, and you can check with Pistol Pack and Pilot on this. Yes, it was a kit plane. If you don't have your plane designed well, where you can reach everything and get to it in an easy fashion, especially when you're in a mess. And as I remember correctly, he was flying a little bit off the coast, close to the shore, and he landed, if I remember correctly, upside down. Yeah, it was under stress. And good night, rural girl. And he landed upside down in the water, if I remember correctly, and he drowned. In fact, I think the water actually did the final damage to his body. The plane landing hurt him, but the water, I think, got him, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he flew a lot. He was a very experienced pilot. But you gotta know your aircraft. You gotta know your aircraft. Just like I taught my son years ago when I was trying to teach him how to drive. And as I told you, he's got daddy issues. He always has. I told him, you're going to get tested, because he was taking the test for his driver's licenses. You gotta know your controls. They're going to ask you, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? And I went through it with him, and of course, he didn't listen. Didn't listen at all. He failed his test. And he wouldn't talk to me because he failed on the exact same stuff I warned him. Know where your controls are, know what they do, be able to explain it, blah, 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 blah. He couldn't do it. And I also told him, because it was a stick shift, it was a standard clutch, all that. I said, don't stall the car. Don't stall the car. I don't care if you rev it to high heaven, don't stall the car. He stalled it 3 times. Second time I took him back. Brian, with my son, he has to learn everything the hard way. And you would figure, with him being way more intelligent than I am, he wouldn't have to learn things the hard way. But as highly intelligent as he is, he's equally stubborn, equally proudful, and pride always gets in the way. And he's got a good bit of lazy. The only reason I've accomplished more in my life at the same age as he did is that I have the drive, and I wish he had my drive. With his intelligence, better than mine, and my drive, he could be anything in this world. So, he's not a bad kid. Not addicted to drugs or alcohol. And he does work hard. He works for the railroad now. What's that? Dimmer switch on the floor, on the left side, yeah. So, on that note, I'm going to shut my darn mouth. I'm going to go to sleep. Wifey's been waiting for me for a while. Thank you so very much for your time and all your support. Please send me the emails. I will get to them, not tonight. And we'll go from there. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. God bless you. Protect your families. Stack everything. Food, water, metals, ammo, everything. and let's all protect each other. Good night, everyone. Thank you for everything. May God bless each and every one of you and all your families. Tiger Stacker is out.